Melissa?
Should be here in a second.
Hey, I saw a light on his house. I think he's home.
Well, what'd you expect? Almost everybody around here says he hardly ever leaves his house, except to go to the convenience store.
Strange old coot keeps to himself. He can barely walk with that crazy cane of his. I think only anybody sees of him is when he's in and out of the grocery store buying necessities.
Does anyone even know how old he is?
Well, I'm sure somebody did at some time. Heck, I don't even know if anyone knows his real name anymore. All I know is that he keeps to himself and his fortune.
Excusez-moi?
Who are you?
Whom are you speaking of?
You're not from around here, are you?
Guilty as charged. I was listening to your conversation and wondering, who are you referring to?
We were referring to the terrible old man that lives on Water Atkins.
If you value your health, you'll stay away from him.
You really are not from around here, are you?
Is it that obvious?
Everybody knows about the old man. I've even seen him. Not too many people can say that.
What did you see?
Bottles.
Pardon me?
He talks to them like they're real people.
Like glass bottles?
That's right. Glass bottles with little pieces of lead suspended like a pendulum. Even has names for them.
Like the puerile stick throwings of alien bipeds, it makes me so angry. And if it wasn't for all of our efforts together.
I heard that crazy old man was a ship captain back in the day. All that gold and silver, all that time at the sea must have drove him crazy.
That poor old man.
Poor old man, that's not the word I would use to describe him. If I were you, I would stay as far away from him as possible.
Well, when I drove around the block, the whole property seemed to be in really bad shape to me. Like it hadn't been maintained in a long time.
How so? I haven't seen the place yet.
Well, the house itself has a look of neglect to it. There's not all trees all around the property. Oh, and the stones. Yeah. The stones are strangely placed. Like they must have been...
Painted in such a way they resemble idols of an obscure Eastern temple. Most young boys and girls stay away from that place because they're scared. Most adults stay away too.
Have you ever heard of anyone going up and trying to talk to the old man?
That would be very bad. Because the old man, he may be old, but he's crazy and dangerous. If I were you, I would stay away from that old man, stay away from his property, stay away from me. I want nothing of the foolishness.
He's just a feeble old man. He's got all that stuff in his house, and he can't even move around. He's the perfect mark. I'll pull up in 1 hour. That should be plenty of time for you guys to get him to tell you where everything is and pull it out. Oh, and please do be careful with him. We don't want him dying before he tells you where the treasure is.
Gotcha.
They better not have killed him.
Could have sworn it was 3 bodies that they said they found that they couldn't identify.
I'm certain there were only 2. Cut up horribly with something razor sharp.
And then mangled horribly by the heel of a man's boot.
Where'd you hear that?
News travels fast in this city. Not even mentioning the car they found abandoned by the house.
And Melissa, welcome to our family. You are one of the distrusted